I know what I think I heard, Massimo, but I can't quite believe it. You are actually Ridge Forrester's father?
No. What are you talking about? You misunderstood. I was simply speaking hypothetically. I was talking about how different things would be if I were Ridge's father.
Yeah, but the whole thing makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, you told me yourself that you were involved with Stephanie when the two of you were very young,
No.
when she was still in college. And Eric, I know she was involved with him at the same time. So she could have gotten pregnant, and she could have told him he was the father, but he wasn't. It was you. It was you, Massimo. And that means that Ridge Forrester is really Ridge Maroney? Oh, my God.
That's enough. We're getting out of here. Come on.
What are you looking for?
Oh, the rolls of film I took. I can't find them.
Well, aren't they in the camera bag?
No, they were in my pockets. When we were giving money to those kids.
Oh, you probably dropped them.
Yeah, it was such chaos and all those little hands.
Well, we're going on a safari tomorrow. I'm sure that we'll run into herds of elephants. You can take lots of pictures.
Yeah, I know.
You're thinking about the kids, aren't you?
Yeah. Such sweet little faces, and they're out begging in the streets. I don't want to bring you down. It's our honeymoon.
I've been thinking about the kids, too.
Yeah, Africa is just such a land of contrast. You look around and it's beautiful, it's awe-inspiring. And then you turn around and you see the way some people are living, and it's so sad.
Should I have taken you somewhere else?
No, this is good for us to see. See, because if we're ever tempted to feel sorry for ourselves.
Well, we won't. Because we have it pretty good.
Yeah, and we have it great. I'm so happy with you.
No regrets?
Are you kidding? I am a very lucky woman.
Who's about to get even luckier?
Yeah?
Why did you tell Massimo where we'd be? Why did you even go over there in the first place?
I wanted to tell him that he has to keep his distance.
Well, it didn't work, did it?
He understands now. He does. He'll leave you alone, Ridge.
Me? What about you? You're the one he's obsessed with.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic. He's just an old friend.
Mother, I want to ask you to do something for me. You can call it a birthday gift if you like. I want to ask you to cut off all contact with Massimo Moroni.
No.
What is it with you and this guy?
Ridge, calm down.
No, he's got some hold over her. I want to find out what the hell it is.
I'm gonna put you on hold for a second. Oh, thank God you're back. Chang's on the phone. I think he wants to back out. I think Dalrymple got to him.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, he's still willing to talk to you, Massimo, but you're gonna have to deal with this right now.
Heidi, leave us.
Yes, sir. He's gonna call you back as soon as he can. Okay. Excuse me.
That was a pretty important phone call you just refused to take. Obviously, it was not as important as being able to talk to me and convince me that I didn't hear what I know I heard. You do realize that that's impossible from now on, Massimo. He is yours, isn't he? Ridge Forrester is your son.
Yes.
I'm sorry that your birthday party was interrupted. And I am so sorry that you and Massimo got off on the wrong foot from the very beginning. But neither of those events give you any right to tell me who I will or will not be friends with.
Guess it doesn't give your husband the right to say anything about it either, does it?
What say does your wife have when it comes to you and Brooke?
I can handle Brooke. You gonna tell me you handle Massimo?
You don't know Massimo the way I do. He would do anything for me.
That's exactly what scares us,
What
Mother.
I mean is he would do anything to see me happy. He's made a lot of sacrifices for me.
Yeah, you want to give us a clue on what that might be?
No, I don't particularly. I mean, what would be the point? You're only going to see exactly what it is that you want to see. And the truth of the matter is he's a very sad and lonely man.
Oh, where's my violin?
A little compassion goes a long way in this world, Ridge.
That's exactly what I'm trying to get through to you, Mother. This hurts. This hurts me, it hurts Dad, it hurts all of us. You're putting this relationship ahead of your family. You're putting it ahead of your marriage. And there's got to be a reason you're doing this. Don't tell me it's because you think he's lonely and sad, because I know there's more to it. What is it, Mother? Let's have it. What the hell is really going on here, huh?
It's unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. And yet, of course, it makes sense, too. You and Ridge Forrester are a lot alike, you know. You share many of the same traits. That need for power, strength, the temperament, the fiery temper. For a while, I thought that Ridge got all of those things from his mother. But now I see it was you. It was you all along.
Sally, we have to talk about this.
Yeah, we do have to talk about this. But don't worry, I got a feeling the whole world is going to be talking about this.
No.
What are you saying? Who are you trying to protect, Stephanie? Why would you protect that woman after what she did to you?
She did not know.
What?
She believed the child was Eric's. Otherwise, she would never have married him. She was in love with me.
Well, all right, then when did she find out the truth?
When Ridge was in the hospital, you remember when I said to you that there was something the doctor said to her that upset her?
Yes, but you also said she wouldn't tell you what it was.
Right. I found out. Both she and Eric had volunteered to donate blood. When they checked the blood types, the doctor realized immediately that Eric could not have been the father of Ridge. Boy, you can imagine the shock that was to her.
Yes. Yes, I can imagine the shock and the fear. I heard both of those things in her voice when she was talking to you tonight. Do you have any idea, Massimo, how long I have waited to hear that sound?
You know, I don't think that's the way to look at this.
Why not? I finally have something. I finally have a way to get some justice. Justice for the death of my daughter. A weapon that I can use against the people who hurt her. I'm going to use it. I am going to use it, Massimo. I am going to use it to bring down the House of Forrester.
And I thought that you were going to be too tired after all your shopping.
No. I'm never too tired for my husband.
So I noticed all those things that you bought. Who is that little doll for?
That's for Bridget.
Isn't she a little too old for dolls?
Actually, she's a little young for that one. It's a fertility symbol. Oh, she can put it away till she's ready for it. I just wanted her to know we were thinking about her on our trip and everything she did for us.
Well, that's good that you did. You know, she is the first one from your family that gave us full-hearted support.
Yeah. Yeah, she got the ball rolling and everyone else came around.
Even your dad. That meant a lot to me.
too. You know, it's so amazing to me when I think that just a year ago, I had resigned myself to a life alone. Now I've got you, I've got my family, I've got your family.
Everybody at Spectrum.
Everyone at Spectra. My life is so full now. That's because of you. And I believe that it's just the beginning. Can't wait to see what miracle's gonna happen next.
Miracle, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty tall order.
Yeah. But it'll happen. Believe me.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
Okay, you do.
Everything else you said came true.
What's the matter with you? All you care about is revenge?
I don't think of this as revenge, Massimo. I think of it as divine justice. Some kind of retribution. Of course you don't understand. How could you? You've never lost a child.
Haven't I?
I'm sorry. Of course. I had, well, I really wasn't thinking about what this must be doing to you.
My life would have been so much different had I known.
Well, you got that right. You would have been the one married to Stephanie, and your life would have been miserable.
I would have had Ridge, Sally. An heir to everything that I have created. We could have become close as he is now to that bungler, Eric.
It's still possible for that to happen, Massimo.
I'd like to believe that. I would like to think that there's a possibility that we could still have a real relationship. But that's never going to happen. Not if the truth comes out in the wrong way.
Don't do that, Massimo. Don't even think of asking me to keep quiet about this.
I am telling you to keep quiet. For my sake.
And I am telling you I can't do that. For my daughter's sake.
Damn it! He's gonna blame me, Sally. He's gonna hate me even more than he already does.
Well, I pity you for that, Massimo, but it doesn't change what I am going to have to do.
Sally, listen to me, please. Look, you and I have been friends through thick, thin. I know you. I know what kind of a woman you are, how much family means to you. So how could you do it? How could you ruin my last chance at a relationship with my son?
It is not your last chance for a relationship with your son, Massimo. There will be other chances. There will always be chances as long as your child is alive. But what chance do I have? Tell me that. What chance do I have of ever seeing my beautiful daughter again? Of ever listening to her sing or watching her smile at me? I have no chance. My child is dead. She was taken from me coldly and calculatingly by people who have not paid for what they've done. Their lives are just fine, thank you very much. Their life goes on perfectly. Well, all of that has changed now. Because now I have something to make them pay for what they did to that innocent girl. They are all dependent upon my mercy now, Massimo. And unfortunately, so are you. And I'm sorry. I just don't have any mercy left.
Come back to bed.
I will. I'm almost done.
Wait right here. Yeah, ariyapo. Simwenzie, ngento uthetha. Anabi into neyanto nasasambo. Nomutsha ke nasi.
Tony, don't tell him I'm here. Please. Please don't tell him I'm here.
What do you think is going on between Massimo and me, Ridge?
Nobody's accusing you of anything.
He's after you, Mother.
You are so wrong.
Oh, well, now he's got you snowed.
No, he hasn't. I know him better than anyone else.
Then you know what he's capable of.
Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Look, do you need me to say this? Because if you do, I will. The day that Massimo attacks my family is the day I cut him out of my life. Is that what you need? Is that what you want to hear?
You want to hang around with this thug, and Dad can live with that, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, you just keep him the hell away from me, okay?
Oh, believe me, I intend to.
Good.
All right, Ridge, that's enough. Let's go.
Come on. Come on.
You don't realize how important this is to me.
Well, you don't realize that I'm on your side. Which is more than I can say for Stephanie. Do you honestly think that woman gives a damn whether or not you get together with Ridge and form some kind of relationship? She doesn't. People like that don't care about things like that. All they really care about are their assets. Their money, their property, their perfect little family. My daughter Macy didn't fit into that image, and neither do you.
Yes.
Massimo, it's Stephanie.
Is everything all right?
No, I'm afraid it's not. Ridge was furious with me to even speak to you, and I'm afraid you're just going to have to stay away.
What do you mean, stay away?
Well, stay away from us, from the family, but especially from Ridge. I know it's going to be hard, but that's the way it has to be. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Goodbye, Mas.
That was her, wasn't it? Stephanie? Calling to demand that you stay away from her and her family, and especially Ridge. Massimo, don't you see that you are going to suffer from a severe case of frostbite if you wait for that woman to warm up to you? All she wants to do is keep you and Ridge apart. I want to see you together.
All you want to do is use my tragedy to avenge yours.
So what if I do? What's wrong with it? They'll only be getting what they deserve. And you will see, Massimo, when the truth comes out,
When
you
the
will see
truth
that
comes out, it'll be because I am ready. Not because Stephanie approves. Or that you are trying to force my hand.
Well, it's pretty obvious that you don't like it when somebody else takes the helm and steers your ship, do you, Mojo?
Listen, and listen well. I don't care what I have to do, but you are never gonna talk about this. Is that clear? Damn it, Sally, is that clear?